Prince Charles has caught coronavirus for the second time, which at the age of 73 should ring alarm bells according to a royal expert who warns of a regal whiplash. Prince Charles getting COVID again should be ringing royal alarm bells, according to an expert who warns of some regal whiplash. The 73-year-old is set to snatch an almost 200-year record by becoming the oldest person to be crowned monarch. Royal columnist Daniela Elser claims that the aging heir to the throne falling ill should serve as a reminder of how much of a roller coaster the royal family will look over the next couple of decades. Queen Elizabeth II's constant rule for 70 years will not be repeated by her eldest son, and both inside the palace and out should be prepared for that, Elser says. The triple-jabbed prince is reportedly holding up well and only feeling a bit tiresome, yet over the next several of years, as is the human body, he will become increasingly vulnerable to illness. Writing for news.com.au, Daniela Elser said, "But, don't let the seeming benignness here lull you into a false sense of security, because this development should be ringing alarm bells. Sometimes it's easy to forget just how advanced in years Charles is. He turned 73 last November and has spent the past 52 years waiting for the top job. And today's COVID news is a grim reminder that his time on the throne, when it does come, will be relatively short. Even if King Charles III took over tomorrow, he will still only have a very modest 20 to 25 years of ruling at most. For all of the affairs and scandals that have gone on around the royal family during the Queen's reign, she has remained an ever-present and stable leader. With her 96th birthday only a couple of months away, there will come a point in the not-too-distant future where the Queen is replaced on the throne by Charles and Camilla. Yet there are already advanced stages suggest the coronations of Prince William and Kate will not be too far behind." Elser continued, "What Charles' diagnosis this week shines a spotlight on is how inherently destabilizing the next 20 years are going to be for the royal family, and that is before anyone even considers the heinous Prince Andrew situation, or the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's penchant for palace antagonism. We are about to lose all that, and I'm not sure we fully appreciate how jolting and jarring the next chapter in royal history is going to be." Her Majesty the Queen is now dealing with days of COVID tests and close monitoring after it was revealed she was with Prince Charles just 2 days before he tested positive for coronavirus. The palace reportedly refused to confirm if the monarch, 95, had tested positive or negative, which has further fueled fears for her health. It is understood that doctors in the palace will be testing the Queen frequently after she saw her son at Windsor Castle on Tuesday, the Mirror reports. Prince Charles, 73, is now self-isolating after receiving a positive test yesterday morning, February 10. The future king was forced to miss a royal engagement with wife Camilla in Winchester. It was reported by close aides that he was not experiencing strong symptoms. It is the second time that Charles has contracted the virus, and his wife Camilla revealed that he was finding it a bit tiresome. The future heir first contracted COVID in March 2020, where he experienced mild symptoms and lost his sense of smell and taste. Camilla said she felt lucky to not have caught the virus as she attended meetings on her own yesterday. Buckingham Palace aides said they would not comment on the Queen's personal health, but a palace source claimed obviously the situation will be closely monitored. Her Majesty will not need to self-isolate due to being triple vaccinated. The palace has faced some criticism for how they have handled the news of Prince Charles' positive result. Peter Hunt, a former BBC correspondent and royal expert, claimed the current fear for the Queen is due to the deliberate decision by Buckingham Palace not to issue any public statement about her health. In a tweet sharing photos of front pages from today's newspapers covering the story, Hunt wrote, "The inevitable consequence of a deliberate decision by Buckingham Palace not to follow the example of Prince Charles' aides and provide accurate, on-the-record information about the health of the constitutional head of state."